Vlogmas day 3. Already 3 days in. That's crazy. I am so tired this morning because you guys saw at the end of yesterday's vlog, I didn't get home till like 10 something. And then my videos took like about an hour to import, and then I edited for about an hour and a half. So I didn't go to bed till 12:30, and like, I'm sure for a lot of you, you're like, okay, but I usually go to bed at like 9:30, you guys. So it felt very late to me. So I'm tired today, but that's okay because I have a very chill day today. I'm going to take a quick body shower, get dressed for the day, and then I'm going to do some depop orders because the mailers came in so that I can like actually package them, and we'll see how many I get through today. And then a little bit later, my girlfriend's gonna come over. We're gonna actually decorate my tree because we were gonna yesterday, but time got away from us and we wanted to go to dinner, and then we went to that thing and whatever. So we're doing it today, and then we're gonna grab some takeout food tonight and watch The Grinch. And usually I sleep over her house on Saturdays, so I'm assuming I'll do that. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I wanted to start off the vlog here because I got a couple of DMs after Vlogmas day 1 where I showed like a little bit of my workout, about like questions just asking about like my workout routine, or if I could do like an in-depth workout routine type of thing. So I figured I would just talk about it because I feel like I mentioned it here and there. I show videos here and there, but I never like go super in-depth. So I've like I've done a lot of different workouts and tried a lot of different things, and I feel like I know what I like the best, and I've known for a long time, but I still like to try other things, but I always end up going back to just like my roots and what I like the best. So my workout routine, I guess it's centered around Peloton. That is my favorite form of workout, indoor cycling, specifically Peloton. I like SoCycle, you know, places in Tampa I went to, like Soho cycling. I've like tried Spenga. Like I like other cycling places for sure, but Peloton is my favorite. And so that's like basically how my workouts have been centered around for years. I got that bike in 2021, and right? Yeah, 2021. And so I've done it like nearly every day since I got it. I genuinely love that thing. So that's like what I center my workouts around, and what I do is usually a 20-minute class. And then probably like once or twice a week, I'll do a 30-minute arms and intervals ride. I never do more than 30 minutes. Like I just don't have an interest in that. I do like 20-minute classes usually. And I usually do a class 6 days a week, but one of the days, which is usually Saturday, which is today, I do a recovery ride, which is 20 minutes, super easy. Like it's basically just, you're just like moving your legs, like I don't even break a sweat. And it just feels nice on my legs and like prevents stiffness and whatever. But I do it about 6 times a week total, including the recovery ride. And then Monday through Friday, I like to, after my Peloton class, I like to add in a mat Pilates workout. And I don't do heavy weights. If I do any arm weights, I use my Peloton weights, which are 3 pounds. And then I'll put ankle weights on my ankles a lot of times, which are also 3 pounds. And once in a while, I'll use like a booty band. And I just do like a 10 to 20 minute, actually I should say 10 to 25 minute mat Pilates class. And I usually will use Sammy Clark's Form platform. I pay for like a subscription or whatever, but I think it's so worth it. I use it literally almost every day. You can find videos on YouTube too. And I also have MadFit's platform, which I don't like as much. But usually that's what I'll do. And then I'll end off my workout with like a 5 to 10 minute ab routine. So in total, my workout's about an hour. It seems like I'm like saying a lot of things, but usually it's about an hour, which I feel like is a good time for a workout. that's Monday through Friday. And then on Saturdays, usually what I'll do after the recovery ride is just like a full body stretch, which you guys just saw a little bit of. And I'll follow along, like, again, one of the Form platform stretches or MadFit or some online. Sometimes I'll even just like stretch on my own, but I like to do that. And then Sundays I don't do anything at all. And then I guess like the only other thing is when I'm feeling it once in a while, I'll go to like a workout class, whether that be like SoulCycle or like a reformer Pilates of some sort, or like P-Volve I just tried recently, which is also, it's like, it honestly feels like Pilates and like Tracy Anderson meets type of vibe. So like I like to go to classes once in a while, but only when I'm feeling it, just because I don't know, I like my home workouts, so I don't feel the need to like go and spend money on workout classes like all the time. I had a membership at what the heck is it called in Tampa? Body Rock Pilates. I loved Body Rock. I haven't found a Pilates place here that I love enough to get a membership. The closest one would be P-Volve. I don't even know if you could just consider that Pilates, but P-Volve is my favorite workout class in LA. That's the only one I would consider, but I would just rather like pay per class. So I've only gone to that once, but like I do go to workout classes once in a while, but not every week. And then the only other thing is I go on a walk most mornings with Augie, which ends up being about 4 miles actually, but it doesn't feel like that because I'm like walking to get coffee and walking back. So, and I sit for like 30 minutes in between. It just like doesn't feel like that. It's like 40-minute walk total, 20 minutes each way. I don't know, but it's a lovely morning walk and I love it. Like I added it in probably a couple months ago. No, pretty much when I moved in here. And I just like truly love to start my mornings like that, but I usually don't walk on Sundays either. Like I kind of don't do any movement on Sundays. And then like any mornings where I don't know. I just like to do it for Augie too, but for me it just walks help my mental health more than any other type of workout. So I just enjoy it. But I'm a very active person. Like I feel like as I'm explaining it, that sounds like I do a lot. And I guess I do, but none of it's like very strenuous. The most is the Peloton bike, but even that, like, it's only 20 minutes. And like my mat Pilates is hard, it's challenging, but I'm not doing anything like super high intensity, and it just makes me feel really like my posture feels good, my body feels like strong, but it feels long, and I just feel like really great, like mentally and physically with this routine. And I just like, I've gone through a lot of different phases in my life with working out, where I work out like really hard a lot of times, or where I really take a step back and I don't. But my whole life I've just been so active. I grew up as a dancer. Like I would dance for hours and hours and hours a week. In high school I also did track. Like I've just been super active my whole life, and it's just like who I am. And I think I just am my happiest version mentally when I'm staying active. And then now, ever since my type 1 diabetes diagnosis almost 2 years ago, being active is such an effective way of managing your blood sugar. Like the difference between when I've been active versus when I've not been active on my blood sugar is like night and day. Like I'm talking like drastic difference. And to me, it is so worth it to be so active and have that effect on my blood sugars. Another question real quick, and then I'll like stop talking, is I get a lot of questions about like how I stay motivated, and I've never had the problem. Like I've never been not motivated to do it because I love it so much. Like I'm just not someone who wants to go and sit on the couch in the morning and just like veg out. Sometimes. And then I do when I feel like it. But most days I crave the walk. I crave some movement. And I just know how good I feel after. I feel so much more anxious and like stir crazy and just fidgety whenever I don't work out. And that's just what works for me. But everyone is so different. Like my best friends, Brie and Maddie, like they like the more like heavyweight type stuff. Like they like the slower like strength training. It's not my favorite. Like I prefer not to do the super heavy weights. I don't like how it makes me feel. And that's just my cup of tea versus their cup of tea. Like everyone's very different. And I'm sure I'll go through phases in life where I work out less and I work out more and whatever. But right now, this is what's been working for me for the past few months. And I've been feeling a lot less like a stranger in my own body than I was for a while after I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Like, just a lot of body changes happened and mental changes and life, actually. Everything about my life changed. And it was really hard having just everything change at once. And I just felt like I could cry thinking about it. I'm not gonna. But I still do in a way, but I felt like a stranger in my own body for so long. And that's starting to subside slowly but surely. And I think a lot of that has to do with like finding the movement that makes my mind and my body the happiest. I feel like I've found that. So anyways, all that is to say, that's my workout regimen. But reminder, like, everybody's so different. And just because I do what I do doesn't mean you have to. It also doesn't mean that that's, like, what's healthiest for you. Like, everyone has a healthiest for them. And my routine might not be that for you. Probably isn't that for you because it's literally what I made for me, you know? So you have to find what's best for you. Whether that be, like, you just like to walk or you just like to every day do a stretch. Like, any movement is good. There's no such thing as like a wrong workout or a wrong movement. I don't believe that. And like I know there's a lot of talk online about like, oh, like doing this movement and that movement heals your hormones and whatever. And I do believe there's truth in that. But I think the workout that is the healthiest for each person is very different. And I think while one person's body might benefit most from like strength training, someone else's body might benefit most from like Pilates. And I think it's just very, very subjective. So I think everyone should just do what makes them happiest and what they feel best doing. But anyways, I'm gonna go shower and get ready for the day. I'm gonna stay cozy today because I just have like stuff to do around the apartment and it's movie night. So, but happy Vlogmas day 3. Just got ready for the day. I actually put on like a little bit of makeup. You guys probably can't tell, but I just did, concealer, bronzer, like a little bit of bronzer, a little bit of blush, and some mascara. I don't know why, I just like didn't feel like feeling ugly today. So I just put on like a little something. Also, I like never put these patches over my Dexcom anymore, but it was falling off, so I had no choice. So, but anyways, I am like living in this hoodie the past 2 days. I rediscovered it because I did the closet clean out and like my hoodies were so cluttered that I couldn't even see 90% of my hoodies. Oh, I actually might not like it with these sweatpants. I'm gonna have to go look in the mirror. But I didn't or I couldn't see like 90% of my hoodies. So when I cleaned them out, I was like, wait, I forgot about this and this and this. And this was one of them. But it's 11:59. I don't know what the heck I'm going to eat for lunch today because I have no groceries left. I don't really want to order anything because I'm going to be eating out later, and I ate out last night, but I might not have another option, so we'll see. But I also really need to start packaging the depop orders and not put it off any longer. So I'm gonna figure out what I want to actually wear today, unless it's this, light some Christmas candles, eat, and then we will begin packaging. I'm gonna subject myself to sounding really dumb because I genuinely have a question that I need an answer to, and I think you guys will be able to help me. I'm sure I sound dumb, but so you see how there's like a ton of natural light coming in, like all the way, like 3/4 of my room is like covered in sunlight. Same thing happens in my living room. So my question is, well, I have to like I have to explain more. So when I first moved into this apartment in July, no room ever got really any natural light. Like no sunlight came in the room except for like in the bedroom, like a teeny bit, but only to like literally right here. So why, as the seasons have gone on, why do I get more and more light, like sunlight, into my windows? Is it like, I'm confident it's something to do with the position of the sun. But now I don't think I knew that like the position of the sun changes. And I'm not trying to like play dumb or anything. Like, I'm genuinely so curious. Why is that? Someone let me know. I'm being so serious. I'm gonna ship out the depop orders right now, but first I want to make a coffee because honestly I foresee myself having another one around like 3. I am tired today. I never do 3 cups of coffee anymore, but today might be one of those days and I might lean into it, but we'll see. But it's time to do the calendar. I really hope it's one that's not like a sweetened mix. Number 3. No, don't tell me. Okay, I don't think it is. It's McCafe, which, wait, guys, if you've ever had McDonald's coffee, it's literally good. This is the McCafe Cinnamon Streusel Coffee Cake. Okay, I don't think it's sweetened. Yay, this one's gonna be so good. Like, I'm so excited for this. And my Christmas mugs are, well, a couple of my Christmas mugs are clean. Wait, guys, this wasn't even coffee yesterday. You know how after you make a Keurig cup, there's still like the coffee grounds left in here? There's nothing left. It was just like a mix. There was no real coffee in here. I knew it was not good. Okay. I haven't used this Christmas mug yet. I'm gonna do this one. And I'm so excited. I just know this one's gonna smell and taste so good. You guys know, okay, ignore this. My like espresso machine cleans itself. So gross. But you guys know, I'm obsessed with flavored coffee beans. Like the coffee beans that you don't have to sweeten but have a flavor because they were like brewed like that. My absolute favorite. Gotta get the cream while it's brewing. Oh my god, it smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera, which also leads me to how much longer do you guys think it's gonna be until we can smell through video and picture? Because it's for sure coming. It's just like a matter of when, right? Like, I just feel like it's gotta be possible. I don't know how, but my brain's telling me if like we have all this technology, we have to be able to like smell. I don't know. But then that's like Willy Wonka vibes. Like, can you, oh my god, why do I keep talking about Willy Wonka? Wonka. Okay, let's taste test. I like already know I'm going to be obsessed with this. It's so hot still. Oh, it smells so good. You know what I'm excited for? When I go home to New Hampshire. Well, this isn't what I was gonna say, but I'm so excited to go to Bonhoeffer's, my favorite coffee shop. Best coffee ever. Like, my favorite coffee worldwide. But I'm excited. My dad makes like a pot of coffee every morning. That is so good. And like, it's when my dad makes it. Something about when my dad makes it. It's just the best ever. But cheers. Mmm. So good. Oh my god. Why is there like a massive coffee stain on my counter? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is delectable and perfect and exactly what I need to have motivation to do these dang Depop orders. Anna came over for moral support and I'm making her a coffee. And I said, because I was saying how packaging these orders makes me feel like I'm working my like job at Aerie when I worked in like retail, and then she asked for a coffee and I was like, oh, let me just show up to my other job because I used to be a barista too, so I'm like working both my jobs. And you know what? Even the coffee went silent. I wore this the first time we hung out.
That hoodie?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Those are cute! I don't want to show any of your addresses, but all the Depop orders are all packaged up. I honestly thought that was going to take way longer. I think putting them up on Depop took longer and more effort. So glad that's done. I gotta drop those off at UPS. But I do believe we should soon decorate the tree. After I sit for like 5 minutes. I'm tired. Let me see you smile. Guys, watch this. Oh yeah, you know, Pluto. I was thinking about Pluto. Augie, where's Pluto? He's licking my chin. Augie, leave her alone. Anna, you're making it worse for yourself. I surrender. I surrender. Don't paw me, I'll paw you. Anna, you're making it worse.
Dingle.
Augie, you have so many noises in your repertoire. Would you stop biting? You're far too old for that. Time to decorate the tree! Okay, officially decorated besides my star that is gonna go on the top, which I'm now like, wow, I don't know if the star is gonna fit up there. That's really close to the ceiling, but we'll see. But it looks so cute with the presents. I'm so excited right now. Right there. Just a little shadow in the corner. All I can ever see is your neck. On our way. Okay, we're gonna go see Pluto. You wanna see Pluto? It's 6:30 now. Whoa, this lighting is really scary. We were just hanging out for a bit, and now we're gonna go and drop off my stuff and Augie, which is, I guess he falls under my stuff. We're gonna drop him off at her house and go and pick up Pita Kitchen, which I hope you guys can hear me because the windows are open for Augie. But Pita Kitchen is over in an area where Anna lived, like close to where Anna lived whenever like we first started dating, and we would pass it all the time, and she'd always be like, oh my gosh, like it's so good, we have to try it. And we just like never got around to it, and she had it the other night for the first time in forever, and she was like, we have to go. And I was like, okay, I think we need to go like ASAP. And this was ASAP because yesterday we didn't make sense to go all the way over there because we are going to be close to something else. Anyways, regardless, I'm so excited, and I'm going with her recommendation and getting a falafel wrap, falafel pita. And I'm so excited. And we're gonna watch The Grinch. We just picked up the food, we're gonna eat it. I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here because we're gonna eat and watch a movie and wind down for the night, and then I have to edit. So, love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video. And I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 4. Good night.